It's a sunny day and we see a Superman statue and 5 people in all black running towards it, planting a bomb. Get back! Boom! And they blow that shit to smithereens. After that display of disrespect, Superman pulls up, looking menacing as shit. Superman tells the Flash to round up all the terrorists, and he finds them in a second. Who are you? We're the ordinary people against the rule of Superman. Cyborg then calls Superman, telling him there's actually 5, not 4. So Superman and the Flash take off to find the last one, not realizing that the 5th person was right in their face. He's a shapeshifter and he turned into the bench. He tries to quickly untie his friends. Hey bro, what are you doing? Stay hidden. Shh, shh, shh. But then the Flash comes out of nowhere, catching him lacking. Ayo Superman, our guy is a talking bench. I'm no bench. And he turns into a dinosaur type monster. I'm your nightmares made real. I am chaos. Ah! Superman flies in, rocking his ass, and starts choking him. Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. Flash like, I know you, don't I? They take him back to the Hall of Justice and find out his name is Luke. Our boy Luke isn't just anybody. He's the son of Patrick O'Brien, aka Plastic Man. I love what you guys did to the place. What do you want, Plastic Man? For a start, I want you to stop pretending like you don't know why I'm here. We can't release your son. Of course you can. What's the point of being a despot if you can't abuse your powers for your friends? All the best dictatorships have a healthy sprinkling of nepotism. Am I right up top? Superman just stares at him. Wonder Woman chimes in, Superman is no despot. He's literally sitting on a throne. It's a chair. Well, that's one big ass chair. Oh, come on. Do you all still believe you're the good guys? Look at you. Even if you don't want to look into the mirror, at least look at your friend Sinestro. He has an actual bad guy mustache. He's not even hiding it. I bet he even twirls it when no one's looking and laughs maniacally. We heard enough, Plastic Man. We're not changing our mind. What the hell is wrong with you? Considering all this started with the death of your kid, I figured you'd have a bit more empathy. Superman gets pissed and starts charging up a punch for Plastic Man, but the Flash stops him. Blast, it's time to go. Yeah, I'll leave all your delusions of righteousness. The Flash walks him out and Plastic Man asks him, why are you doing this? The Flash just tells him about Luke. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry too. He puts his fingers up the Flash's nose, putting him to sleep. He's doing all this so he can take the Flash's shape. Plastic Man tricks Cyborg into thinking he's the Flash. He makes his way into the Hall of Justice where Cyborg shows him all the prison's weaknesses. He walks out that room happy as shit. It's too easy. He reminisces about the old happy Justice League for a second. Then he walks into their storage room grabbing a whole bunch of Green Lantern rings on the way out. He has somebody on a helicopter fly him above Superman's underwater prison. And then he dives into the water, transforming into dead weight so he goes all the way down. Once he gets to the prison, he oozes his way through the vents. He then spots a prison guard, steals his face, and then he knocks him out, stealing his outfit too. Now that he's a prison guard, he makes his way into the main cafeteria, where he catches the fallen Green Lantern Kilowog eating a sandwich. Without that ring, can you speak our language? Depends on who you're asking. Alright, don't react. I'm a friend. I will get you out of here, but I need some information. I'm listening. My son Luke, he's a shapeshifter. They just brought him in. Anyone with powers is not allowed with us. He'll be in a sealed cell in the basement. Alright, okay. I'm gonna go get him and then I'm gonna come back and free you. But I need you to do something for me. What do you need? I need all the attention to be focused on this room. Easy. Hey, yo, Bane. What? I don't know how to properly insult you in your language, so boom, he headbutts Bane. Bro just started a cafeteria squabble. Plastic Man goes down to the basement looking for his son's cell. A voice from the camera says, yo, Plastic Man, I was told to look out for you. I don't know how you got in here, but your prison break ends now. There's nothing you can do. That door is sealed. You're done. I see a keyhole right here. That lock is made out of vibranium, the toughest in the world. Plastic Man shoves his hand in it. Click! Yo, look, I found the key! And he flicks them off. He opens every cell, unleashing all types of villains. He grabs his son, but then the alarm goes off. And instantly, Superman is on his way, and the rest of the gang follow too. Plastic Man runs back into the cafeteria. Kilowog, stop! But then some fart gas comes out the vent, and it turns out to be the warden, Metamorpho. Oh, hi, Rex! I'm glad you came, O'Brien. You clearly belong here, and you saved us the trouble of bringing you in. Somebody's knocking on the glass. Everybody looks up and sees Superman, and he just stands there exuding his dominant aura. But Plastic Man's not no fool. He knew this shit was coming. Yo, Kilowog, catch! And he throws all the Green Lanterns their rings. No! Sinestro charges up an attack. Sinestro, don't! And he fires a beam right through Kilowog's heart right when he catches his ring. Kilowog, is dead. And now there's also a hole through the facility. Kilowog! Before they can even grieve, they gotta worry about all the water coming through the dome. But Plastic Man tells them to stop and he stretches out, covering it. Superman can't come in here without everyone dying. What the hell are you talking about? We need this glass. Luke, put on that belt and turn it on. That's Mirror Master's belt and he opens the mirror world. Now! Stretch out, Luke! Everyone, grab a hold! And he pulls everybody into the mirror world. The glass cracks again and there's another hole. No! He stretches himself out more. Luke tries to go up to his dad. Go! He's stretching himself out past his limits, tearing himself apart. Dad, come on. I can't move, Luke. Of course you can. But you know what I think? I think you like drama. I think some screwed up part of yourself finds it easier to sacrifice yourself than escape and hang out with me. That's actually pretty insightful. They dap each other up. Come on, Dad. Boom! The prison explodes. Plastic Man, his son, and all the prisoners are now in the mirror dimension. So Plastic Man decides to give him a little speech. I know some of you guys are criminals because that's all you know, but I also know some of you are truly nightmarishly evil. I'm not trying to ignore my responsibilities, and it would be pretty irresponsible of me to let you all go and continue being little shits. My son was locked up for standing up to Superman, and well, seeing as we helped you escape and stopped you from imploding, I would really appreciate it if you focus most your evil on Superman. Do whatever you can to make his life a living hell. You guys like that deal? Sure. Hey, thanks, Killer Croc. And they all just leave, going back to the real world. Plastic Man walks out with his son. Look, if you really want, we can stand up to Superman. Or, you know, we could hide and wait until more qualified people bring him down. And they walk out a happy family. This event leads into year 5. Plastic Man freed all the villains and Superman is super pissed. Superman is determined to round up everybody that escaped. And when he's done with that, he's saving Plastic Man for last. Cyborg is locating escapees on his computer, while the Flash is running around the world looking for them. The Flash ends up running to Metropolis where he's surrounded by villains. Cyborg, I could use a hand. Most of the team is busy right now. I'ma send backup when I can. Sounds good. What's going on with Hal right now? We see Hal fighting Parasite in Coast City, and bro's eating his constructs like it's Laffy Taffy. Come here, your lunch! We catch up with Wonder Woman and she's depressed about everything that happened with her godly family. It's the regime's fault that her Olympic family is alienated. We see a villain group known as the Rogues, and a mysterious man is talking to them about teaming up, and that man is Batman. You see, the Rogues have a no-kill code, and with how grimy the superhero market's looking right now, these dudes are good guys in Batman's book. They dap up and agree to work with each other. Boom! We see the Flash trying to fight off these villains. He low-key whooping them until the villains start locking in and start jumping his ass, freezing that boy in place. Brr! But then they look up and Superman has arrived, looking like Homelander. Everybody stops what they're doing, we give up. Nobody wanted the smoke, and then the Flash rounds up everybody. But up in space, we see one of Superman's greatest villains. I live to kill you! He flies down at maximum speed. I live to! The Flash notices, but it's too late. Kill you! And Doomsday stomps on the Flash's back. Ah! Doomsday wants all the smoke with Superman. In Paris, we see Bruce and Selina on a little date. Selina's asking him what's the plan. You spent 5 years doing this shit. Pulled every trick out of your bag. And we're no closer to stopping him or his regime. What's the point? I'm not giving up. He crossed too many lines. We can't just let it go. Yeah, I know, he killed the Joker. Big loss to mankind. Bitch, if you feel that way, go join the regime then. That's not what I'm saying. I know he's done awful things. He murdered Dinah and Oliver. And Renee, I'm totally with you. I just want to know what's the plan. Essentially, Batman tells her, let me cook. Back in Metropolis, we see Superman walking up to Doomsday mad as shit. And he punches him in the face, making bro fly through a building. Yo, Barry, he messed you up. Just relax and chill. I got this. And you, don't even think about escaping. He starts flying towards Doomsday, but Doomsday flies at him too, hitting him with an elbow. He grabs Superman by the throat, but Superman says, I'm sick of this shit, and throws Doomsday back. Tell me who sent you! Doomsday answers that question by hitting him with an uppercut. Boom! Making him fly up to space, then land in Gotham. Damn! And he continues applying pressure. No escaping fate. I live to kill you. You live to kill me? That's unfortunate because I'm not going anywhere. Superman grabs a piece of the bridge and hits Doomsday with it. Doomsday gets up and continues fighting. And while they fight, Bane is watching from a distance. Looks like I'm late to the party. Wonder Woman pulls up to the Hall of Justice and sees all this scrapping going on the PC. She sees that Bane is there too. She's not finna allow Superman to get jumped, so she flies there immediately. But she's a little late and Bane hops into the fight. No! Boom! He cracks Doomsday in the back of the head. She was not expecting that. And Superman was not expecting that shit either. Bane puts Doomsday in a full Nelson. So Superman starts clobbering him. knocking him out. Wonder Woman grabs Bane by the back. What's good with all this? Please, lady, I don't want to fight you. All right, bro, what do you want? I want to prove I can be a better friend than Captain. Put him down, Diana. I'm listening. We both hate the Bat. We can work together. I don't hate Batman. Batman's hiding underground and shit. I can get word from the streets and find him. Alright, bro, I'm busy right now, but we gonna talk about this later. Superman leaves to help Cyborg and Hal fight Parasite. He flies in at the speed of light, grabbing him, taking him up to space to the sun and throwing him in that shit. Toasted Parasite. Back at the Hall of Justice, everybody's like, where's Parasite? He's not rounded up with everybody else we caught. Superman tells them he was a special case. I took care of him. People on the team aren't rocking with Bane being on their roster. Boom! Hawkgirl even throws her weapon at the back of his head. Why you bringing criminals in here? Superman tells him, I'm done talking. Whether you agree with me or not, deal with it. This is not a democracy. Talking that hot shit. In Germany, we see a random gray man. He walking around the city butt naked talking about, me? Superman and Cyborg are going over all the villains that are still out there. 60% of the villains are still out there. They got a lot of work to do. Wonder Woman comes in the room telling Superman we need to talk. Clark, you're shutting us out again. This is not your burden to carry alone. We all been in this fight for 5 years. You wouldn't have got this far by yourself. We all contributed to this. Superman like, yeah, you're right. We gotta work together. Before leaving, she tells him, I'm totally against employing dangerous criminals. Duly noted. We go back to that gray man and he's looking at himself through the water. Where me home? Who me father? Where am me? An old man on the streets walking. Why are you butt ass naked? Where's your clothes? So he walks up to him, giving him a red blanket. I know who you are. Who am me? You're Superman. And we see that he is the clone that escaped. Back in Gotham, we see Catwoman meet up with somebody on a boat. That somebody is the Penguin. She's trying to get him on Batman's team. But then out of nowhere, Bane walks in and she knows exactly what's going on. She jumps over Bane. I guess you guys are part of the regime, huh? Then punches the Penguin in the face. Jerk. She dodges him again, then hops out the window. But once she lands outside, the water is frozen. And we see that Frost was waiting outside for her. Bane then jumps out the boat. Too slow and she weaves him again. But then Frost freezes Catwoman's legs. Nice try, but you can't win this battle. Bane emerges from the water, grabbing Catwoman. He captures her and they take her away. She wakes up tied up in a chair with Bane, Frost, and Killer Croc in her face. They plan on interrogating her. We will find Batman and his hideout. And you're gonna tell us. Even if I knew, why would I tell you? You're gonna tell us everything. You think you aren't, but you are. Everyone has a breaking point, or in this case, a freezing point, and they begin torturing her. Back in Germany, the old man is feeding the Superman clone soup. Like soup. And he also plugs him with an OG Superman suit. Superman! He looks in the mirror in disgust, pointing at the symbol backwards. Hey, bro, that's just a reflection. Backwards! Fix, please! And he rips it off his chest. So the old man sews it on backwards. Perfect. Batman and Batgirl are FaceTiming and she tells him that Catwoman has been abducted by Bane. And the Penguin tells him that Bane's with the regime. Say less, I'm on my way. Bane and Killer Frost. Clark is really recruiting criminals now. Lex tells him he can say the same about you and the Rogues. But I'm not recruiting killers. Is that the fine line that makes the difference? All the difference. Lex gives him a box of green pills, but Batman's like, this all you got? The entire supply of green pills was contaminated by a fuel leak. So now there's a full-blown green pill shortage. And because that happened, the regime's army is low. So to fill that gap, Clark is adding more criminals to his roster. Lex tells him it's about to become an arms race for who can get the best villains first. So you gonna have to blur that line, Batman. In Bloodhaven, we see Damian getting chased by some ninjas, jumping building from building. Then he turns around. Why are you guys following me? League of Assassins, I didn't know you guys were still around. Join us. You share blood with our master and lord, Ra's al Ghul. To keep it a buck, I don't give one damn. It's over for the League of Assassins. Nobody's buying Grandpa's crazy ideas anymore. Find somebody else. Get a hobby. She tries to slash him with her sword. You dare! Whoa! And he kicks her in the stomach. If y'all wanted y'all ass beat, y'all should have just said that, and they get the scrapping. He starts hitting flying knees, elbows, neck snaps, kicks, sword slashes to the face. He's going crazy out there, killing every assassin that was in his way. Older Damian low-key looking tough out there. In the Hall of Justice, Wonder Woman confronts Superman about Catwoman being abducted. We know Bane and Killer Frost have her. Why isn't she here with us? They took her to God knows where. Cyborg chimes in, telling her that Clark told him to find Bruce, not to do what they doing right now. She looks at Superman, is this really where you sunk into? Granted, I wasn't specific with my instructions. Maybe you should be. You absolutely can't trust them. I know, that's why I had Cyborg put trackers on them. Okay, where are they, Victor? Still in Gotham. I can get the coordinates for you. Good, I'm going to get them. Hey, wait! I didn't tell you to go. There's only one reason they didn't bring her back here. Torture, and I'm not okay with that. Are you? Superman like, of course, bitch. We catch up with Bane and Killer Frost torturing Catwoman, and she's not folding. They're still trying the freeze torture method, but it's ineffective. Please, please, stop. Here, are you gonna talk? Stop wasting your time. I'll die first. She not folding. Coder it is. And they hit her with some more freeze. It's time to take this to the streets. If you kill her, it's not good for us. So Bane makes a YouTube video calling out Batman, and that shit already got 3 million views. Batman and the gang know this is clearly a trap, but he like, all right, we can use that to our advantage. And Batman arrives to the challenge. We see hella people outside recording this shit, ready for the showdown. Bane looks at him, ready to fight. He esperado mucho tiempo para esto. In translation, that means, you know how long I waited for this moment right here? And he charges at Batman, now I break your back. Batman jumps over Bane. Come here. Everybody outside like, come on, Batman, stop running and fight. He's making Bane miss. He's trying to get him tired. It's a sound strategy. It's a boring strategy. Batwoman tells Batgirl there's only a matter of time before Bane gets a hold of Batman. You're mine, boom, and we see Bane punch Batman. But Batman turns into particles and fades away. And they realize at that moment they've been played. Killer Frost gets pissed and fires a blast at Batwoman and Harley. I will break you! Boom! Batwoman kicks him in the jaw. I'll take Bane. Then I'll take Frosty. But before their squabble continues any longer, Superman pulls up with his heat vision charged up. Now, take us to Catwoman. But the Batman gang planned for all this, and they had Batgirl searching for Catwoman this whole time. And she successfully tracked her down. But what she didn't know was Killer Croc was in the room. And he charges at Batgirl, I'm still gonna kill ya. But now that Superman is also looking for Catwoman, Batgirl's gonna need more time. So Batman decides to join the fight for real this time, crashing his car into Bane's back. Bruce, looking for me? Boom, and they get to scrapping immediately. Batman and Superman start trading blows, and Harley Quinn and Batwoman start jumping Wonder Woman. Batgirl's 1v1 and Killer Croc, and they're going at it. Boom, he hits her in the back of the head, making her fall next to Catwoman. So she uses this chance to give Catwoman a green pill. But then he grabs her cape and slams her into the wall. He tries to throw punches, but she's leaving everything. Boom, he gets cracked in the back of the head. And after taking the green pill, Catwoman is free with super strength. How long are you gonna keep this up, Bruce? As long as it takes. Even though you realize you're not gonna win, so why don't you just stop? And he tries to hit Batman, but Batman counters it, hitting him with a right hook. As soon as you turn yourself in for your crimes. Boom! Joker deserved to die! And what about Ollie and Montoya? Batman flies back. Go ahead, kill me. I know that's what you want. In his earpiece he hears, Catwoman is secured, time to get the hell out of here. He smiles, sounds good. Catch you later, Clark, and he throws down a smoke bomb. Seriously, a smoke bomb? Lead-based. And Batman and the gang disappeared. Thanks to the newly recruited Mirror Master, they were able to escape. Mission successful. Everybody is safe. Catwoman walks up to Batman. I need to talk to you. You look like crap. I'd say the same for you, but you actually look fine as hell right now. Well, I'm not. I was actually tortured with extreme cold for a long time. It's the worst I ever felt. I'm sorry. I don't need your sympathy. Run away with me. Come with me and we can leave all this behind. I can't. I have to see this through till the end. Kinda figured you say that. And she starts crying. But don't expect me to stick around. She can't do this shit no more. We see the planet Thanagar. Hawkman just returned from a mission, but his wife is not there. Where is she? She left. Where did she go? Earth. He gets in his ship and flies there immediately. He sends a message to the Hall of Justice. I'm coming for Hawkgirl. And I'll kill anyone that tries to stop me. Hawkgirl returns to the Hall of Justice and sees a ship from her homeland. Then somebody yells, Shiera! But she look at her man like, what are you doing here? I told you we would have no parts in Superman's Earth War. We have our own battles to fight in Thanagar. Earth is also our home. No, why have you disobeyed my instructions and returned here? Our kind have not been slaves for generations. What makes you think you can command me as such? Because you're my wife. I am a free Thanagardian. I do as I choose. Return when you're ready to speak as equals. Don't turn your back on me. Cyborg grabs him and don't put your hands on her. You dare? Boom! He hit Cyborg with the meanest left I ever seen with the club in his hand. This is not your concern, android. I am a cyborg idiot. Victor, please, don't sink to his level. Cyborg weaves one of his attacks, then tries to hit him with a laser, but it looks like it goes wild and hits Hawkgirl. Shiera! Boom! Hawkman kicks Cyborg in the back, making him slide across the room. Wonder Woman walks in the room, hitting Victor with his back turned. So now you want a piece of this action? Boom! But she uppercuts him out the building. I'm ready for another piece. Finally, a fight worthy of my time. No! This is my fight, Diana. Is this what you want, wife? No more words. Let's scrap. Boom! He headbutts her. Tries to swing, but she weaves it and uppercuts him. He charges at her, hitting her right in the stomach. Then she punches him in the face. They're going at it right now. But then she hits him with the overhand and makes him crash all the way into the ground, making him sit down. If you ever lay another hand on me, I will kill you. Go back to Thanagar, Hawkman. Hawkgirl just beat up her husband and she hits a devious smile now. You're no longer welcome on Earth. Bro just got his ass beat by his wife. He's cooked. Superman is in Smallville celebrating his own holiday, Clark Kent Day, and Mama and Daddy Kent aren't there to support him. We see somebody in a tower saying they're in position, and right when a brand new Superman statue is revealed, the rogues start fucking shit up. Boom! Blowing shit up, and Weather Wizard is cooking up a crazy storm where Superman is at. What's going on? Attacks on the regime in South Korea and London. Hey yo, Superman, sorry to interrupt your celebration, but we got 2 acts of terrorism going on right now. Make it 3. The rogues aren't together. They're in different locations messing shit up. I'll take care of this one, and he lasers the tower. The threat is over. Is everyone okay? But the attack on the regime doesn't stop as another one happens in Russia and South Africa. The regime splits up, going to each location trying to stop the attacks. Hal arrives to Russia and nobody's there, and there's no casualties. Superman already knows it's Batman. Cyborg like, yeah, this operation was a little bit too clean and too organized. I want you keyed in on all local police channels. The next one is mine. Cyborg tells him, I got some other bad news for you. Lex stopped production on the green pills. So our armies is very vulnerable right now. Superman's done talking and flies off immediately. Good talk. The Superman clone is watching all this shit go down on the news. Bad people make bad things? We're in difficult times right now. It's a miracle nobody's hurt. This be a job for Superman. Superman goes to Lex. Why did you stop production on the green pills? It wasn't by choice, bruh. The shit got contaminated by a fuel leak. We began construction on a new plant, but it's gonna take some weeks minimum. That's not good enough. Your disappointment is noted, but that doesn't change the timetable. The Flash chimes in. What do you need green pills for? Aren't you recruiting villains now? Do you got a problem with that? Hell yeah, I do. Since we expressing our feelings, I figured I'd let you know that I think it's a terrible idea. And they stare each other down. When will construction on the prison start? Not soon enough for your liking. Just get that shit done. We see Trickster riding his 4-wheeler through Central City. Captain Code kicked them out the rogues once they teamed up with Batman. But he still wants to play a part, and he plans to meet up with the rogues. He sees a red light fly above his head quick as shit. The rogues are in a facility and they're putting Superman soldiers in the mirror world. Boom! Somebody crashes into the building. Superman? Yes, me, Superman! The clone pulled up to the scene. Trickster arrives to the building and sees them scrapping with the clone. Mirror Master is knocked out, so the rest of the gang can't escape to the mirror world. AKA they're cooked unless he wakes up. The clone is just beating everybody's ass. Batgirl calls Batman and lets him know that the rogues are getting their ass beat by somebody dressed in a Superman costume. And just to make shit worse, the real Superman is headed in their direction. Should we send backup? No. There's nothing we can do. We'll never make it in time without Mirror Master. They're trying their best to get the hell up out of there using Mirror Master's belt. Weather Wizard tells them to hurry up before fake Superman has them for lunch. That was a big mistake. Fake? Me, I'm Superman! And the clone uses heat vision at maximum power, instantly turning Weather Wizard and Heatwave to skeletons. Got them looking like this. Oh God! Who am you to interfere with Superman? Trickster turns into Will Smith and starts acting his ass off. Tells the clone that he knows him. We're old friends, you don't remember? While he's doing all this, his friends escaped. So the clone grabs him. Come with me, friend, and flies away. Superman pulls up to the scene and sees 2 skeletons roasted on the floor. They're gone. Find whatever footage you can. The last 2 members of the rogues make it back to Batman's headquarters. After seeing what happens, Catwoman pulls him aside and tells him, I can't do this shit no more. Everybody on our side is dying. We keep trying to fight Superman, but he's gonna continue to do whatever it takes to win. Whether it's recruiting villains or murdering people. This shit is not it. I'm done, Bruce. And she walks off. Damn! The Superman clone flies Trickster somewhere way too cold. I'm freezing. Can we go somewhere warmer? Okay. And he takes him to a desert in Cali, but it's way too hot. Good. Tell Superman everything you know about Superman. Superman doesn't run from anybody. He's the biggest and baddest man on the planet. Superman bad? Nah, the baddest means nobody can beat him. Basically, you're the king of the world. You can do whatever you want. Why me king? Because you protect everybody from bad guys. Why Superman throne? I hate to tell you this, but there's a fake Superman out there pretending to be you, and he's sitting on your throne. Where am he? I'm not exactly sure, but you got super hearing, so use it to hear his voice. In the Hall of Justice, they're trying to figure out what this red and blue blur is. Is it me or does that shit look like Superman? It has his costume for sure. It's an imposter. He killed Heatwave and Weather Wizard, burning their ass to ash. Your heat vision? Or something just like it. Finding him is top priority. I can't have somebody out there committing crimes looking like me. So everybody gets to work. He then pulls up on Lex Luthor. Did you have anything to do with that imposter? Why would you even ask me? You're the only one I know with cloning technology. Answer my question. Really? How dare you question my loyalty? We've been friends for a long time, Clark, but that doesn't give you the right to, is this your doing? And while he questions him, he has him under a Kryptonian lie detector test. But Lex locked in, lying right to Superman's face. His heart didn't skip a single beat. Superman believes him and flies off. Over in Interstate, Harley gets pulled over by the Superman soldiers, and they release fire on the back of her truck. They're doing this because they think Batman's team is inside. But instead, Solomon Grundy jumps out the back of the truck, and off the rip, he starts beating ass. Call the Justice League, now! Boom! She hits him in the mouth, but then he punches her right after. Superman hears about this and he's on his way, and he's ready, coming in with a punch. But somebody else is also coming in with a punch. Boom! Solomon Grundy gets hit with a double Superman punch. Nani? The clone and Superman come face to face. You fake Superman! I am? Yes, you stop right now! You want me to stop being myself? Yes! So this isn't some type of ruse, you're actually believing you're me? No! You are not you! Me, I'm you! And he rocks Solomon Grundy in the face. Superman asks him, are you from another dimension? Are you a genetic experiment? Where did you come from? But the clone is sick of these questions. Stop asking stupid questions and go away forever! And releases his heat vision. Superman hits him in his mouth. Okay, fraud, we'll do it this way. Making him fly away. Solomon Grundy wakes up like, I want a piece of this action. Solomon Grundy. And he hits Superman, making him crash into a car. But the clone flies in, tackling Solomon Grundy. Leave not me alone! Boom! Solomon Grundy hits the clone in the face. So he picks up a car with a civilian inside ready to throw it. Superman takes it out his hand. No, you don't. While Superman does that, Solomon Grundy grabs his ankle and smashes him in the ground. So the clone picks up a car again. Now eat car! But Hal Jordan pulls up on time grabbing it. Hey! We got way too many people in jeopardy here. I got just the fix. And he puts a lantern dome around them so they can scrap with no NPC casualties. So this is the imposter? What is he? Some bizarre approximation of me. Bizarro Superman, sweet. The clone hears that shit. No, me Superman, Superman. Cool story, Bizarro. Bizarro? Shut up! And he releases his aura, knocking everybody back. If no respect Superman, he go home. And he flies away. No! Superman tries to chase after him, but Solomon Grundy grabs him by the ankle again. So he grabs Solomon Grundy's head. Grundy, I had enough of you. And rips his head off. Should we go after him? No. He's already out of sight. What do we do about Solomon Grundy? He's just gonna regenerate again. Superman takes Solomon Grundy's body to Lex Luthor. We can't stop Solomon Grundy permanently, so find a way to make him an asset for the regime. Find a way? How the hell am I supposed to do that? You're the most brilliant man I know. Figure it out. What do you want me to do? Brainwash him? That's a start, and he flies away. We see Alfred in the Batcave cleaning up, and Damian walks in. You're wasting your time cleaning up. Master Damian, Batman's never gonna use this place again. Might as well be a museum. Alfred like, don't sleep on your dad now. He underestimates Superman. I'ma have to disagree with that, but it's good to see you, Damian. Come on now. You're telling me if you could be Batman or Superman, you would be my dad? Hey, I'm perfectly fine with my own identity. I don't know what glazed type question that is. That's not what I meant. I don't measure myself against anyone, including them, and so should you. Come on, you really think my dad can beat Clark? Is that why you're here? You want to debate Batman versus Superman? Why can't you give me a straight answer? If I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Bruce. You're crazy! Is that why you're with the regime? Because you think Batman can't win? No, the world's a safer place because of the regime. You can't deny that. At what cost? And Damian looks at all the Robin suits. We then see that Nightwing's costume went missing. Someone stole it a few years ago. Would you know anything about that? No idea. Good seeing you, Al. And Damian starts to walk out. It gets better, Master Damian. Once you let go of the anger and guilt in your heart, you may see the world in a different light. Before he leaves, he asks Alfred, why do you think he will win? Because Bruce is smarter and he's fearless, and Clark's entire life has been governed by fear. As powerful as he is, he will always be afraid. and that is why he will lose. At the same time in Gotham, Catwoman and Harley are back outside stealing shit. Harley's just sitting down yapping. Catwoman like, you gonna watch or you gonna help? Help, and she breaks the glass. Ooh, fun. She set off the alarm in the building. So they got 90 seconds to grab everything they need and dip. And when they do, they start running on top of the building. This is so much fun. Not if we get caught. And 2 seconds later, that's exactly what happens as Damian is waiting for them. Once a thief, always a thief. Baby Bats, you're all grown up. Harley looks at Catwoman. Should we run, beat his ass, or give up? Damian wastes no time and does his signature baton throw to the back of Harley's head. And that kicks off the fight. Coward! It's called strategy, and she tries to hit Damian, but he weaves it. But he's getting a little bit too cocky, and she hits him with a mean-ass scratch on the side. And starts running away. But Damian's on that ass, and he does some parkour to get in front of her. Just like my dad running from the regime. You thought I was doing all that? Nah, I'm just getting you away from the score. Harley got all the jewelry, and she was just a distraction. Catwoman tells him, your dad would've knew I was doing that. He tries to hit Catwoman, but she weaves it. Well, guess what? I'm not him. And he punches her in the gut. Oh, you sure hit like him. Damian then asks her why she left the insurgency. I'm just tired of watching people die. This will never end until Clark or Bruce are dead, and I don't want any parts in that. Why don't you just join us? Maybe we can make a difference and save the world. It won't make a difference. I'm done taking sides. I just want to go back to being me. Being you. Yeah, you should try it sometime. It's never too late, and she throws a smoke bomb in his face. Catch you later, and she's out of there. And he stands there thinking about everything she said. Damian starts running through Bloodhaven, thinking about him fighting against his dad, him accidentally killing Nightwing, and just trying to figure out where his place in this world is. He then crashes through a building, and he's now face to face with a whole bunch of Gotham villains. Mad Hatter, Scarecrow, Black Mask, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Man-Bat. Okay, bad guys, who wants to beat down first? They're like, who the hell is this? Oh shit, it's Robin, he's all grown up. Got him. Really, all by yourself? Boom, Damian kicks him right on the nose. That's dumb. No, I'm Tweedledum. Yeah, I know. Damian jumps over him and kicks him on the back of the head. Black Mask like, why are we letting him do a 1v1? Let's jump his ass. And they all rush him trying to get a piece of him. Boom, he kicks Mad Hatter in the face, knocking his hat off. Boom, smacking Man-Bat with his baton. He's low-key handling himself. But then a whole bunch of henchmen come out of nowhere. Bro in the front look like tigers. And they all start charging at Damian. He's still handling himself at first. Boom! Then they start piecing him up, jumping the shit out of him. They got him on the ground and it's looking like he's cooked. But then Deadwing pulls up on the scene. We haven't seen bro since year 3. And he's still looking good, no homo. He possesses the tiger's body, starts beating up everybody around Damian, saving him. Damian wakes up to Cyborg treating him. Cyborg tells him that a package was delivered to him. There's a note on the package. What are you waiting for? An invitation? Happy birthday. And this note is from Dick. Inside is a new suit, the Nightwing suit. What you think? Superman walks in, it fits. They have a little father-son moment, but then Damian tells him what Alfred said. As powerful as you will always be afraid. Snitch-ass kid. Superman gives him a little hug. Thank you for being honest with me. But as Superman walks out, he is pissed. What Alfred said hit home and he don't like it. Deadwing is just watching from the background. Bruce once told me that his greatest fear is Damian being seduced by the darkness. Who woulda knew it would be Superman? Soon after that, Cyborg lets Superman know about a new resistance group, and they're invoking the name of the Joker, and they're in Gotham right now. Superman is hot. Find them. We get a quick wholesome moment of Bruce and Alfred talking through FaceTime. They haven't been able to be with each other because of this battle, so this is how they just catch up with each other. He tells Bruce about Damian pulling up and how he somehow looks just like Dick. Happy early birthday, Master Bruce. Alfred has also been sending Bruce cookies throughout all this time. He's such a sweet guy. We see the building with the Joker resistance group, and Batwoman was watching them and she breaks through the roof. Who do you think you are? Harley was already disguised in the building the whole time. Batwoman immediately starts fighting, kicking one dude in the face, disarming them, punching them, kicking them. She's going crazy. And once they're all taken care of, they basically tell him, if y'all want to help in the fight against Superman, y'all cannot do it in the name of the Joker. Bro was a crazy psychopath and we don't stand for that. He tells him, okay, but I'm gonna have to talk this over with my followers. And Batwoman and Harley leave and let him do that. But as soon as they're not there no more, Superman breaks into the building. You dare assemble in the name of the Joker? Bro is bloodthirsty. They all start chanting, Joker, 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 Joker. We are free citizens of the United States. This is a lawful assembly of the Joker Underground. We do not recognize the authority of this tyrant. Shut up. and Superman proceeds to laser everybody in the building. Harley and Batwoman try to come back to see what happened, but the job is finished, everybody is murdered, and Superman flies off like nothing happened. Bizarro and Trickster are together chopping it up, and Trickster's trying to explain to him that Superman isn't a good guy. What you say? No, you got me wrong. I'm trying to tell you that you're better off not being like him. That Superman is trying to tell people how to live their lives. He's a dictator. Dictator? You should get rid of that Superman and be the new and better Superman. And because we homies, I'm gonna help you the whole way through. Friends? Definitely. Friends forever. True! He sneezes so hard, destroying the wall, damn near killing Trickster. What the heck, Superman? Sorry. And Trickster explains to him that you have to cover your mouth with your hands when you're sneezing. Yes, always cover mouth. His stomach is making some noise and he tells Bizarro that he's hungry and tells him about the best food ever, cheeseburgers. So they go to Big Belly Burger and start ordering a whole bunch of burgers. No better Superman like burgers. I told you. After destroying a burger, Bizarro throws the rapper behind his head, hitting Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the back of the head. Hey! I said, hey, you got a problem with me, asshole? No. Well, I got a problem with you clowns throwing shit at me. You calling me clown? Hell yeah, you and your little friend. Trickster tells Bizarro, take the back seat, I'ma handle these dudes. So they start squabbling and Trickster is winning so much that they decide to pull out the Glockianas. Bizarro sees that shit, no shooting, and he eviscerates bro on the spot. Yo! Trickster like, no, you can't be doing that. I appreciate the support, but you can't be doing that in front of witnesses. Witnesses? Witnesses? No more witnesses, and he kills everybody in Big Belly Burger. No! What the mother loving hell, dude? You said no more witnesses. I fixed. That's not the point, bro. You gotta stop killing people. Are you mad? I'm not mad, but we gotta get the hell up out of here. And they fly off. Still mad. I told you I ain't mad. Seem mad. I'm not. Sure. Damn it, I said I wasn't. You not friend no more? Trickster apologizes for the attitude and not being clear with Bizarro and tells him that me and you are best friends forever. And they continue flying off. But while they're flying, Bizarro got a True! Did good, me cover mouth. But because he used both hands, he let go of Trickster, making him splat on the ground. Friend? Trickster is dead. Hal Jordan pulls up to that Big Belly Burger and sees everybody burned on the ground. This shit looks really bad and it wasn't an explosion. It was definitely a flamethrower or superpowered lasers. Cyborg thinks that it has to be the Superman imposter. We see the old man that found Bizarro and somebody's knocking on his door. It's Bizarro and he's holding Trickster's dead body. Fix! Begging the old man to fix him just like he fixes his costume. You don't understand, this poor boy is dead. He can't be fixed like a costume. Fix! The old man is terrified for his life. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Tries to grab his phone and contact the Justice League, but Bizarro lasers that shit. No! Me understand. You call old bad Superman. You try hurt me. You not my friend. Superman then gets a report about the imposter in Germany and flies there immediately, crashing into that old man's house. Are you okay? I thought he was you, but the poor bizarre creature is a monster. Where is he? And that's when Lex gets an alert in his lab, and Bizarro pulled up on him with Trickster. Fix! Please fix! Lex tells him your poor friend is dead. He passed on, there's nothing we can do. No! You made me! You make him better! Lex is confused. I made you? You science man! You and me father! Now it's true Lex made him, but he shouldn't know that. So Lex asks him, what do you remember? Only science room, lab, and bald ass head. Yeah, sorry, but I'm not your creator. You know make me? No, I found you. Lex starts capping his ass off, saying that he crash landed on this planet a long time ago and he's from somewhere far away. Me not from here? Just like Superman. Tells him, can I run some tests on you? The clone agrees, and he puts him in this machine. Did me pass tests? And what Lex finds out is besides him being mentally stupid, in every other way he resembles Superman exactly. And he's trying to figure out how to destroy him before Superman finds out he created him. Just to make shit worse, the Flash is on his way to have a talk with him. So he has to get this clone up out of here. So that's when he cooks up a plan real quick. If you want to find out where you came from, go here. Gives him a GPS and everything. So I go do this and you fix friend, right? Of course. So Bizarro flies in that direction. Home! And the location was the Fortress of Solitude. The Flash is in his office, but before he walks in, he activates the Seek and Destroy protocol. So Bizarro walks into the Fortress of Solitude happy as shit. This me home! But there's somebody behind him. Kill Superman, and Doomsday punches him in the back. Cyborg contacts everybody. Clark, Lex found him. Where? You're not gonna believe this. The Fortress of Solitude. And Superman dashes there immediately. Bizarro is confused why Doomsday wants to fight him. Why you fight me? In my house? We'll destroy you. So he punches him. Me destroy you first. But then Doomsday uppercuts him. Die! Flies in front of him and then kicks him in his back, crashing him into the ground. Superman also pulls up. I located Doomsday and the clone. Superman asks Lex, are you sure you have Doomsday under control? Because when they caught him previously, Lex put him under mind control. He tells Superman yes, but your presence might confuse him. Bizarro gets back up. Superman, we am brothers. Boom! Then Doomsday tackles him. Superman tells Lex, you expect me to just spectate? Yes, if you really want to see how effective the mind control technology is. Alright, bruh. But Lex, I need to be clear on one thing. I want the clone alive. Understood. Bizarro lasers Doomsday in the face, then Doomsday rocks him in the jaw. But Bizarro comes right back with a left. The programming is holding up strong, but Doomsday is somehow losing. Superman sees it too. The clone is low-key beating his ass. Alright, I'm stepping in. And Superman uppercuts the shit out of Bizarro, making him fly all the way back. But as he stands in front of Doomsday, Lex takes this chance to switch the technology to all. And Doomsday cracks Superman in the back. Ah! Doomsday just attacked Superman! What's going on, Lex? I told Clark not to get into this fight. Doomsday and the technology are gonna get confused. So Superman punches Doomsday back. Superman hit me? Me hit Superman! Doomsday and Bizarro start jumping Superman. The Flash goes to help, and Lex looks at the monitor. All I gotta do is watch now. They start pummeling bro. Doomsday is about to finish the job, but then Lex thinks to himself, I can't do this. I'm not a murderer. And he switches the programming back to Bizarro. Bruh. Oh my gosh. And Doomsday starts rocking Bizarro. Also at the same time, the Flash grabs Superman. Doomsday is back online. How's Clark? He'll live. Doomsday then grabs Bizarro by the neck. Ow, ow, ow! Then he starts grabbing his skull tight. Bizarro is struggling and he's in pain. Ow! Ow, hurts! Hurts! And then there's a loud crunch. Doomsday snaps Bizarro's neck, killing him. No! Get away from him! But there's nothing he can do now. Bizarro is dead. So he takes Bizarro's body to Lex. I wanted him alive. Run every test you have, then think of some new ones. I want to know where he came from. And Superman flies off, leaving the deceased Bizarro on Lex's desk. We see Harley Quinn on a motorcycle pulling up on Billy Batson. Hey, Shazzy! Great. What do you want, Harley? For you to change into Shazzy so I can smush you with this. That's dumb. Even for you, I'm not gonna fight you, Harley. I was afraid you were gonna say that, and she points the Glockiana at his friends. Turn or those kids get it. He agrees, but he doesn't want to fight right here. Let's take this to an empty mall. Shazam! You happy now? Not until you explain why you're on the side of that murder happy, good for nothing Superman. Don't act like you don't know he's the worst super despot ever. You got no room to talk. You was just about to shoot some little kids. And not to mention, before this, you was all about the Joker and nuclear bombs. First of all, I wasn't serious about shooting the kid. And second of all, I was in a transitional phase. If you stand with the regime, put them hands up. Harley, I'm not gonna fight you. Boom! She smacks him with her hammer. He crashes into the wall and Harley pulls out her green pill stash. She's ready to squabble. Shazam comes back with a flying gut punch. Ow, 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 ow! So much ow! You done? Not even close, bud, and she kicks him in the face. What is your problem with me? Why are you with the regime? Why? Why do you care? Boom! Because I like you, Shazzy. You should know better than to side with Superman. Boom! What is wrong with you? We are the good guys. Are you? Your boss killed 200 people in cold blood last week. That's who your fearless leader is. Shazam like, nah, you capping. I was there. Superman is the worst. So she picks up her hammer and rides away. Forget you, Shaz. I never liked you. Meanwhile, in the Wayne Manor, somebody calls out for Alfred Pennyworth. Superman pulled up on Alfred. The polite thing to do would be to knock, but you lost your senses long ago. I shouldn't expect better from you. You think I'm insane, is that it? I chose not to say what I really think. You had a whole lot of shit to say to Damian. My life is ruled by fear, that was it. Oh, so you're here because you don't like what I said. Perhaps you're here to bully me, so I take that statement back. I don't care what you think. I don't care where you came from, and I don't care what you've done in the past. What I care about is where is Bruce? I don't know, but even if I did, I damn sure wouldn't tell you. Superman is getting madder and madder. I see. You're still feeling the sting of that headbutt I gave you. Superman's eyes start glowing. But Alfred don't give one damn. He shuts his book. The years are catching up with me. I can't stay up as late as I used to. And he starts walking away. Let yourself out. Get back here. Good night, Master Kent. Alfred just little bro, the strongest man on the planet. We see Batman in his jet in the Himalayas. You wanted to talk. I want to do more than that. I want to help you topple the regime. We could definitely use somebody with your abilities. I'll let you join us under one condition. Keep your temper in check. And it's revealed to be Hawkman. He got his ass beat by the regime last time, but he wants that get back. The next day, we see Alfred in a room full of balloons. Alfred never told Bruce when his birthday was, so Bruce just guessed the day that he thought Alfred's birthday was. And every year on that day, he celebrates Alfred's birthday. It's a tradition now. Bruce tells him, "Happy birthday, Alfred." "Thank you." But Alfred sees that something is bothering Bruce. "What's bothering you?" "Nothing, Something is on your mind, Bruce, and it's not my birthday." Bruce explains his frustration about his fight against the regime. For years, he's been fighting them, taking one step forward, but he always takes 2 steps back. People on his side are dropping like flies, and now he's all the way back at square one. "There's no one left on our side. Kate, Barbara, and me." But Alfred tells him, "You'll find a way." "How can you be so sure?" "Because you have to. The world needs you, Bruce. We all need someone, don't we?" "Indeed. Happy birthday." After hanging up that call, an alert goes off on Alfred's watch. There's an intruder in the Batcave. He runs down there immediately, and on the monitor, it lets him know that the intruder is identified. It's Victor Zsasz. "That's a hell of a security system. Does it come with its own Batman?" "If you're looking for him, I'm afraid he no longer lives here." "Maybe not, but I'm betting you have all sorts of information in that head of yours." And he gets closer and closer to Alfred with a knife. "Even if I knew where Batman was at, I would never tell you." "I was hoping you'd say that." He looks at his knife, but Alfred hits him before he can do anything. "You move pretty well for an old geezer." And the fight begins. He cuts Alfred's arm, then Alfred sweeps his legs and makes him fall on the ground. But then he slices Alfred's knee. Alfred tries to go in for a hit, but Victor weaves it. "All you gotta do is call Batman on your supercomputer and you get to live." "Appreciate the offer, but I'm about to boom stage a darling comeback." "You'll die before you tell me." Alfred asks him, "Who sent you?" And Victor slices his stomach. The devil himself. Alfred is gutted by Victor Zsasz. Damian walks into the Batcave with a present, and he's singing a song. "Happy birthday to Alfred." Nothing else rhymes with Alfred. "Don't even know if it's your birthday. Happy birthday to Alfred." And he sees Alfred bleeding out on the floor, dead. Damian lets the regime know what happened to Alfred, showing them 4K footage from the Bat computer. Victor's motive was clear. He wanted info on Batman, and he killed Alfred to get that information. And Wonder Woman knows someone put him up to this. Hal Jordan literally put Zsasz in prison last week. So how the hell was he able to get out? As tragic as this is, Alfred put himself in danger by siding with the most wanted man on the planet. Cyborg tells him, "I don't care if Sinestro is our ally or not. He's the gatekeeper of the super prison. He's a suspect also. I'll handle Sinestro. But one last thing, if this tragedy draws out Bruce, you guys are ordered to take him down. Don't allow your feelings to get in the way." The Flash and Cyborg walk away, but they're hearing some noise in a room. Damian is punching the floor over and over again until his fists are literally bleeding. They tell Damian they got no words to say, but if there's anything you need, we got you. "I only need one thing, Zsasz." On a rainy day in Gotham, the girls link up because Batman is off grid, and they know that only means one thing. He's going after Victor Zsasz. They want to find him before he finds Zsasz, because after what Zsasz did to Alfred, they don't want Bruce to do something that he'll regret. In a parking garage, we see Zsasz pop out of a sewer. He's on the run and he's terrified for his life. He steals a red car and starts driving. Boom! Somebody crashes into him. It's Batman in the Batmobile. "No!" Zsasz crawls out the car and starts running away. Bruce just walks towards him. He throws 2 batarangs at Zsasz, slicing his knees, making him fall on the floor. He's not doing no more running. Batman jumps towards him, kicking him in the back. Then he starts choking him and punches him across the face. "Who sent you? Who sent you? Was it Superman? Who sent you?" Pummeling him in the face. Stop! That's what you want to know? Yes! Shouldn't have told me that. And Batman cracks him in the face. "See this mark? That's him. That's him. That's him right here. That's..." Somebody shouts, "No! You don't get to say his name." Damian appears. "Kill him or I will." "You want me to kill Zsasz?" The real question is, why don't you? Wanting something and doing something are 2 different things. You're old enough to know that, Damian. Get out the way, Dad. Alfred wouldn't want this. "But I do," and he dashes towards his dad. "Don't make me hurt you, Damian." Then back off, and he hits Batman with a 2-piece. Batman tells him that's the last time you do that shit. "Shut up!" But this time, Batman easily disarms him. Not once, but twice. But at that moment, Superman flies down above them. You want revenge just as much as Damian. Stop lying to yourself, Bruce. No one will judge you. Alfred would. And you just want Zsasz dead to cover your tracks. Superman like, damn, you would really accuse me of some shit like that only because your motives are so transparent. Hal, Diana, Barry, Damian, everybody's still on my side. The right side. You're the odd man out. Complacency doesn't wash away the stink of your treachery. Step aside, Bruce. And he smacks the shit out of him, making him fly back. Go ahead, Damian. Damian walks towards Zsasz, rubbing his hands. I bet. But Bruce not finished yet. He pops a green pill. Get away from Victor Zsasz. And he rushes towards Superman, punching him straight in the mouth. And he pushes Damian away. Green pill, huh? Saved one for a rainy day. And they dash towards each other. Boom! Batman hits him with a left hook, but he comes right back with a right hook. And they just start squabbling. Punches, kicks, they're going in. I know it was you. You put Zsasz up to it, and he punches Superman in the gut. Boom! Had him do your dirty work. You're a coward. He put Superman on his back, so he grabs Superman by his cape. Dad, is this what you want, Damian? I can snap his neck and end 5 years of fighting. You want me to kill? Damian is looking in shock as his real daddy is holding his fake daddy by the neck. Is this what you want? For me to cross the line and become a killer like Clark? So I'm supposed to believe you would really break his neck? Why not? I can end all of this right here with one little snap. Are you willing to kill me to save him? Without a second thought, and he throws a batarang at Bruce, but he catches it right before it hits his neck. Bro was really ready to off his pops. I was bluffing, but you weren't. Nope. The Flash then pulls up on the scene. Stop, that's enough fighting for today. Not unless the old man gives up. What do you say, Pops? Do you give up? Hell no. How about now? Wonder Woman and Hal Jordan pull up to the scene. Don't make this shit get ugly, Bruce. Hal Jordan chimes in, give it up, you don't stand a chance. We can jump you. As long as I'm breathing, I got a chance. You died protecting the man that killed Alfred? What's wrong with you? While they're talking, Victor Zsasz gets up. Let me kill him. Damian instantly kicks him with a flying kick. Then Batman kicks Damian. Back off. Then Wonder Woman cracks Batman in the jaw. Ugly it is, making him fly into the trash can. Hal Jordan then flies towards him with the construct, but Batman grabs the dumpster and slams it on top of his head. Wonder Woman then dashes towards him, and they clash. Flash tells Damian, aren't you gonna join this bloodbath? You got a problem with the regime? Actually, I do. Whose side are you on? Admit it. Your regime had Alfred killed to draw me out. You're wrong. We would never. Open your eyes. After every heinous thing Clark has done, you're still blinded by love. Deep down, part of you must be relieved that Lois is out the picture because now you can have them all to yourself. How dare you question my integrity? And she hits him with a mean uppercut. Then Hal Jordan hits him with a back shot. Batman is done. It's over. You will stand on trial for your crimes against the regime. Hal, take him back to Alcatraz until Clark is ready to deal with him. But as he gets ready to grab Bruce, the Flash takes him and gets the hell up out of there. Why'd you save me, Barry? Because Alfred deserves to have a proper funeral, and it wouldn't be right without you. Clark won't forgive you for this. Too bad for him. Be careful. But before the Flash leaves, Bruce tells him, wait, you're the only one with the power to stop this. You can use the Speed Force to go back in time, stop the Joker, save Lois and Metropolis. Are you asking me to go back and change history? I am. Why now? Because of Alfred? Not just Alfred. Too many people are dead. And Clark, he's not Clark anymore. But we have no idea what change in history would do to this timeline. It can't be worse than the shit we got right now. Please, Barry, you have the ace in the hole. At least consider it. Alright, I'll think about it. And Bruce, stop being so reckless, cause next time I won't be there to bail you out. And he dashes up out of there. Later, we see Bruce in his bunker with a suit on, looking sad as shit. Alfred's finna get put to rest. It's a sad day. Barbara walks in. Are you ready to go? Kate and Selena are finna meet us there. But she just sees him looking down at a paper. Is that? How long have you had it? I had it for a minute, but I didn't want to spoil our tradition. You didn't tell anyone. Did he know? Absolutely. Alfred knew everything. Bro had Alfred's birth certificate this whole time. Damn! R.I.P. to the GOAT. In the Hall of Justice, Cyborg and Wonder Woman are walking, but then they hear some yelling. Why'd you let Bruce go? Why? Superman is choking the shit out the Flash. What are you doing? The Flash like, get your hands off me. You betrayed me. We had him, but you let him escape. Wonder Woman like, put him down. Bitch, what makes you think you could tell me what to do? Don't take that tone with me, Clark. Easy, everyone. But the Flash is not tolerating this level of disrespect, and he starts vibrating at maximum speed. Let me go! I saved Bruce because he was grieving the loss of a family member, something you guys should understand. Alfred devoted his life to serving the greater good. I chose to respect and honor the man's legacy. And for the record, we didn't have him. You was flat on your back. That shit got Superman mad as shit. And he flies towards the Flash, but the Flash weaves that shit. Is that how you treat your friends? Enough, this has gone too far. Way too far. It's just another day in the life of Emperor Superman. We seen what you done to enemies. He flies in, hitting the Flash right on the chin, making him fly back and crash into the wall. What's wrong with you? If Barry didn't move, you would've took his head off. I'd be one more victim on your list. The Flash dips up out of there. Don't come looking for me. He goes to Central City pulling up on Iris, but she's not feeling him right now and she pushes him away. So after that, he goes to a bar. He goes to get a drink and he looks at the dude that just handed it to him. He's like, yo, you look kind of familiar. Is your name Leonard? My name is Larry. Damn, you just look like somebody I used to know. I get that a lot. They start talking about the regime till the Flash hears something, and he runs up out of there to see what's going on. He runs straight into the building with smoke coming out of it. And inside we see Iris face to face with Killer Shark and Girder, and they're trying to arrest her. They work under Superman right now, but the Flash not finna let them arrest his girl, so he like, hey, back off for a minute, let me talk to her. Iris, what's going on? You think I'm gonna talk to you? Arresting or eating, no more talk. She's part of an insurgent group. They're committing treason. She's going down. The Flash tells him neither of you move until I talk to Superman. Shut your face! And Killer Shark dashes at the Flash, but of course he weaves it, and the battle begins as he blows back hella Superman soldiers, then hits Girder with a punch barrage to the face, knocking him out. But when he gets a little bit distracted telling the group to run, Killer Shark punches him in the back. Then he goes in to take a juicy bite out of Iris. No! So the Flash grabs a broom and throws it at Killer Shark, and it goes right through him, killing him. That's one sorry ass death. You killed him! I didn't mean to, I was just trying to stop him. I swear, I promise, Iris. No, you're just like the regime, no better than Superman. She then walks up to Girder. I surrender, just arrest me. The Flash like, what? I'm not gonna let them hurt you. So he grabs Iris and runs to the top of the building. What's going on, bae? Do you remember that you promised me that you would stop Superman if you went down the wrong path? It's not that simple. Yes it is. All it takes is willingness to accept the consequences. You think I'm afraid of the consequences? I was there 5 years ago in Australia. I had an undercover assignment for Central City Citizen, and I saw you do nothing when Superman crippled that young man standing up to those bullies. Galactor? I know y'all remember that shit in the early parts. Boom! They crushed his spine. All because he was defending the right to protest in his country. He was the biggest fan of the Flash, and the Flash stood back there doing nothing. And she lets him know that 3 years ago, that young man killed himself. The Barry I knew would have sacrificed his life to save one person. You're just not the man I thought you were. After that convo, he took Iris back to Girder and arrested her with him, and went back to Superman. I honestly don't know what to do with you. Your actions were clearly those of a traitor. So he tells the Flash, are you committed to the cause? Then we get a flashback of the Flash and Batman talking. And he tells Batman maybe this is how the world is supposed to be. Sorry, but I can't go back in time and change things. So he tells Superman, I'm committed. Good, now get your ass up out my sight. Back in the bunker, we see Bruce down bad with a little stubble growing back in. My boy is stressed. Barbara says, let's keep this between us, but do you have any plans in the vault? Are we cooked? He tells her it's not over. Good. Batman calls up Lex and he tells him I need to send a secure transmission to somebody. Alright, what's the message? We see Hal Jordan pull up on Sinestro. How did Victor's ass get out? I need to know if it was you that set that maniac free. Because if it wasn't, then that means it could only have been one other person. It's a shame you'll never know for sure. I'm not gonna ask you again. Was it you or him? Do you really want to do this? Does it seem smart to risk compromising the construct that's keeping every prisoner locked up? Hal Jordan starts to fly away. I'll find out myself. Your master won't like that. So he punches Sinestro in the face for that shit talking. Hal Jordan trying to get to the bottom of who caught that hit on Alfred. While that was going on, Superman pulled up on Black Adam. We seen him get old in year 1, but apparently he didn't die because Shazam convinced Superman to take him back to Kondok. Superman pulls up on him to confirm that his loyalty is for the regime. But Black Adam's not trying to be a part of this, and he punches Superman out the building when he touches him. So they start squabbling. Punches getting thrown back and forth left and right. Superman grabs him trying to crack his back, but then he headbutts him. But before this fight goes too far, the rest of the regime pull up. Black Adam tells them to go back to where they came from and leave him and Kondok alone. But then Superman lets him know that this only goes one way. If Kondok is not an ally, then it's a threat. Black Adam's like, alright, we loyal to the regime, we allies. We then see Hawkman recording a message to Bruce. Bruce, it's been a while since we last spoke. I thought perhaps you lost faith in my ability to help the insurgency. But after learning what happened to Alfred, I understand your silence. Sorry for your loss. The mission you gave me is finally progressing. And after a whole lot of effort, I have located the objective. And I'm on my way to retrieve it. And nothing will stop me from getting it. Hawkman is bloody as shit, and we see that he's been doing mad work behind the scenes. Way beyond Sector 2814, we see a jet flying into a planet. It's Hawkman, and he has arrived at his location, the home of Mongol, the destroyer of worlds. Hawkman tells him, I need something in your possession. This bro has a kryptonite ring on his finger. Yes, the kryptonite in that ring is one of the last of its kind. You wish to use it against Kal-El? Hell yeah. And you know the price for any of my treasure, right? Yeah, 30 seconds of combat. Bro doesn't even want money for his jewelry, he just wants a 30-second squabble. The rules are simple. No running, no tricks, and 30 seconds after this fight, if you're still breathing, you can have this ring. Challenge accepted. And the fight begins. Boom! Hawkman gets a clean hit on his jaw. Not once, but 3 times. He slick piecing him up. After 12 seconds, Mongol starts smiling. Boom! And he slams Hawkman's face into the wall. Boom! Left hook, uppercut. He's rocking Hawkman. With 3 seconds left on the clock, Mongol rushes Hawkman. But they don't let us know the outcome of that fight, and now we're on Atlantis. And we see Superman flying away. What was that about, my love? Superman wanted firm commitment that Atlantis supports the regime. I thought you made it clear that everything that happens up there isn't our problem. I have on multiple occasions, but it seems like despotic rule isn't going so well for him. So he questions loyalties. And what did you tell him? What he needed to hear so he could get the hell up out of here. Superman is meeting up with multiple different heroes to make sure they're loyal to him. And now he's looking for Raven. We see Batman, Batwoman, and Batgirl traveling together. Good. Clark is heading to another errand. Now's our best chance. Batgirl tells him that most of the regime is away and it's only Cyborg and Hawkgirl in there. Bet I'll take those odds. We gotta be surgical. We can't risk the regime finding our tunnel system. With this underground tunnel, they can't be detected. Batman tells them they got 4 to 5 minutes tops. So now they know they gotta make every second count. If shit goes wrong, do we abort? Nah, we keep fighting. Outside the Hall of Justice, the electric goes out, everything's dark. They like, what the hell? That shit's not good. Who turned off the lights? Blackout. Took out the backup generators, and it's an obvious attack. And Batman and Batwoman jump down. Bad move, Bruce. Why'd you come? We're here for you. Batgirl lets them know that her EMP scrambler won't last much longer against Cyborg's technology, and they only got about 2 minutes. Batman jumps at Cyborg, kicking him right in the gut. Green pills or not, this is not gonna end well for you. I'll take my chances. Batwoman and Hawkgirl are in a 1v1. I have to admit, I'm surprised you chose to side with the regime. I don't have blind devotion to men dressed like bats. I'm not devoted to any man, but I'm a slave to ethics. And the regime has none, and she puts Hawkgirl's jaw to the test. What's the endgame, Bruce? I'll let you know when we get there. Cyborg tries to hit Batman, but Batman weaves it and plants a device on his back. Bro did the same shit to Cyborg in year 1. He's out for the count, and now it's just Hawkgirl. Boom! Batwoman hits her in the mouth and then kicks her in her shit. Batman and Batwoman grab Cyborg and get ready to leave, but something pushes them back. Superman pulled up on the scene. You're not getting away this time, Bruce. It's over. I heard that one before. It's over, and he blows Batwoman and Batman back. And right when it looks like it's over, boom! Somebody crashes into the building. It's Hawkman, and he infused his weapon with kryptonite. Superman, are you ready to die? Bro wants all the smoke. You already feel the kryptonite in my mace. Good. And he immediately hit Superman in the knees. Batman and Batwoman are shocked. He was supposed to deliver that stone to me. He obviously had other ideas. Qatar, this is not what we discussed. You want the stone to capture Superman. I'm not interested in half measures. He took my wife from me. He's trying to catch a body. I want him dead. Boom, he hit Superman. Hawkman is crashing out. Can he actually kill Clark with that thing? I don't know, but the rest of the regime is gonna be here any minute, so we gotta get Cyborg and get the hell up out of here. Boom, Hawkman cracks Superman's back. He's in full crash out mode right now. He don't want to see shit except Superman's blood. Batwoman like, damn, so we just gonna leave Hawkman? He's doing his own thing. He's not following the mission no more, so he's on his own. God damn. Superman is leaking. Boom! Hawkman cracks him in the back of the head. Honestly, I expected more of a fight. Qatar, stop! You're awake, Sierra. What are you doing? You abandoned me for an Earth war that has nothing to do with Thanagar. You chose Superman over me. I chose to stand with our allies. I came here for you, and you humiliated me. Boom! Stop it! You only have yourself to blame. You came here for a fight, and you got one. Perhaps I want a rematch. Boom! And he smacks his wife. But then Superman lasers him. He's not done yet. You still got some fight left in you. I can respect that. But it won't be enough, and he rushes towards Superman. But then the Flash comes out of nowhere, knocking the weapon out of his hand. You gone too far, Qatar. But this stops now. And the rest of the gang pulled up. He's cooked. So y'all finna jump me now? Nah, it's just me and you. Clark, that's not necessary. Let's jump him. No, I'm fine. No one step in, just me and Hawkman. So be it, and Superman kicks off the fight, punching him right in the mouth. Boom with the left, boom with the right. Boom, he punches Hawkman so hard in the jaw, there's a crunch. Guitar! Superman looks at him with the reddest eyes of all time. He's dead. R.I.P. Hawkman. Where's Cyborg? Batman took him, and at that moment, Superman falls to the ground. That Kryptonite is messing him up. Wonder Woman tells the Flash to take that mace far away. In the meantime, we see Batman and the gang back in the underground tunnel, but this time they got Cyborg, and they wasted no time as Batwoman and Batgirl are hacking his system. Superman suffering from Kryptonite poisoning, and now that the power's back on, the regime goes out to search for Cyborg. They took Cyborg to Metropolis, and that's where they're hacking him. And while they're looking into Cyborg systems, they got the 4K footage of Superman killing all those people. So they hack into the worldwide network to expose them to the world. Japan, Coast City, everywhere. Everybody's tuned in. And as soon as Batwoman plays the recording, Raven comes out of nowhere, saying she won't let that happen. And she uses her powers to cause a worldwide blackout. What type of timing is that? Everybody's electricity across the world went black. And at that moment, Cyborg's system starts to work again, sending a signal to the regime. And they head to his location ASAP. The Flash gets there instantly, getting Cyborg out of there. Batman, Batwoman, and Batgirl head home. Black magic stopped our transmission. It had to be Raven. If she's back, this is not good for us. Were you able to salvage anything? Please tell me we still have that footage. We don't. That magic stopped us cold. And when Cyborg rebooted his system, it completely wiped me out. It erased everything before I could stop it. So we're back to square one. Again, mission failed. Back in the Hall of Justice, Lex tells Superman that he'll be fine over time from that Kryptonite poisoning. His mace was synthetic, so he'll be able to fight it off. Fine. Victor, I need a word with you alone. And he tells Cyborg to delete his entire database. All of it. Superman's not taking no chances. He wants that footage off this earth. In New York City, Batman pulls up on Lex. How's Clark? I'm assuming he's gonna be okay. You shouldn't be here, Bruce. I know, but this is long overdue. The regime can fight as many fights as possible. I can't. I'm running out of options. The kryptonite that Hawkman used was synthetic, so unless you know where to find some, I do, in the Batcave. You can't be serious. Years ago, Batman built a kryptonite weapon that Superman doesn't know about, a failsafe, but he can't access the weapon without the DNA of the core Justice League members, Diana, Hal, Barry, and Victor, and all of them happen to be on the regime side. Inside a container, we see Bizarro, the Superman clone. Lex tells Batman this is the answer, right here. This twisted Superman clone. Not exactly. We need the Justice League to operate the weapon, right? Who says they have to be from our Earth? Lex is cooking up a crazy plan. You want to abduct parallel versions of the Justice League from an alternate universe? Yeah, pretty much. And you know where to find them and how to bring them here? The where is simple. Star Labs has been tracking alternate universes for years now. Okay, but the Flash is the only man that can travel through alternate worlds. The Flash has been helping us and he doesn't even know it. And it's revealed that Lex has been siphoning off Barry's Speed Force energy this whole time. Not the whole time, but since they started building the new super prison. So all Lex and Bruce need now is a device that can hold and convert that energy. A mother box. And right now, you know who has one? Star Labs. In the most heavily fortified, well-defended armory in the regime that you gonna break your ass into and get up out of there. You can do that, right? Hell yeah, but I got a better idea. And Batman travels to Bali, Indonesia to meet up with an old face, Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke. And Batman tells him, I got a job for you. One that only a few people can pull off. And I need someone they won't see coming. Somebody that can fly under the radar. Somebody that isn't me. I imagine you at the top of the wanted list. What makes you think I give a damn about the regime? You can't want the world like this. Hey man, I'm just chilling. I'm retired. They took you out the game. Now's your chance to get your revenge. Alright man, what's the job? Breaking into the regime armory. We can get you in, but getting out will be all on you. A suicide mission sounds fun. Deathstroke takes the job, and we fast forward to him on the mission climbing up a mountain, and he drops a teleportation device through the vent. He scopes out the scenery, it's clear. Then he teleports into the building. He got the Glockiana out moving mad stealthy on some Splinter Cell type shit. He sees a guard, boom, takes him out, then rushes towards two more, boom, boom, shooting him right in the neck. And then he makes his way into the armory, where he meets a lot more guards and he takes them all out. And he starts looking for the mother box. But there's a whole bunch of cases, he gotta look through all of them. But he finally finds it. Freeze! Drop your weapon and surrender. You want my weapons? You're gonna have to take them from me. And he's face to face with 1,000,000 Superman soldiers. No problem. Fire at will! They all start shooting at him, but he starts dodging it. Hitting them in the neck, stabbing them, stepping on their face, kicking them in the mouth, wiping them all out by his damn self till there's there's only one standing. Boom! He headbutts bro right in the dome. He's knocked out. Too easy. Out of nowhere, he gets blasted with fire. Metamorpho is in the building, and he looks mad as shit. We then see the regime's new super prison. Instead of being underwater, it's now in the Arctic. Inside, we see that Victor Zsasz is dead, and Hal Jordan is talking to Sinestro trying to figure out what the hell happened. An unfortunate case of prison justice. We then get to see the 4K footage. Zsasz is just chilling on the bed till somebody walks in with a shank. Which mark was it? Was it this one? Or this one? Or this one? Stabbing the shit out of him UK style. That man is Damian Wayne. Which mark is Alfred? My favorite. And Damian stabs him right on that mark, killing him. That boy got the revenge he was looking for. We get back to Metamorpho and Deathstroke's 1v1, and Metamorpho hit him with a clean hit. That first hit was lucky. You won't get another. Save that talk for somebody that cares. Ooh, am I supposed to be scared? And Deathstroke hits him right on the neck. You're easy money. Metamorpho turns into smoke, weaving around the attack. Really, dude? Easy money? Your catchphrase game is ass, boy. Almost as bad as your fighting skills. And he tries to hit him with a fire attack, but Deathstroke blocks it. Save it, freak. And he goes in for the slice. But Metamorpho breaks his sword, then hits him with a mean gut punch. Ugh. Honestly, I thought you were gonna be a tougher fight. The great Deathstroke. What a disappointment. But Deathstroke's like, we're not done, and he shoots 2 pellets from his staff. But they go right through Metamorpho's head. Yes, we are, but you're just too dumb to realize it. Come on, you really thought you could hurt me? Now, I'm done with you. If it makes you feel any better, you never had a chance. Metamorpho is talking that hot shit. But while he's down, Deathstroke clicks his staff. And he headshots Metamorpho when he was least expecting it. Yeah! Headshot did over 200 damage. He's done. Yo ass talk too much. So he goes back to grab the mother box. There he is! And the next wave of Superman soldiers arrive. But he don't got no time to scrap, and he grabs the mother box and gets the hell up out of there. Also pulling down a bunch of crates, making them fall above the Superman soldiers. He's at the door and he's about to escape. Boom! He gets blasted in the chest by Cyborg. That's far enough, Deathstroke. Not only him, but Raven arrives in the building. You cannot win. Cyborg and Raven? Deathstroke stands no chance. Deathstroke is captured. We then catch up with Bruce and Lex. Cyborg confirmed it, they captured his ass. Do they have any idea why he was there? Nah, he's not talking. He won't. But damn, he failed to get the device. Wait, what is that? And we see a full 3D schematic of the mother box. Deathstroke knew he was not gonna get out that building, so he digitally mapped it out and sent it to Bruce. Shout out Deathstroke, that's a clutch play right there. Bruce asks Lex, the question is, can we use this to build our machine? Lex smirks, absolutely. In an alternate dimension, we see Clark, Lois, and Mama and Daddy Kent. Lois and Clark let them know that they finna have a baby. Oh, that's fantastic. How do you feel, Lois? I'm fine. He's scared though. I'm not scared. Alright, maybe a little bit. You're gonna be an amazing father, Clark. You have a wonderful heart and you care so much about everyone. We have no doubt in you at all. They're a happy family. Meanwhile, in the Wayne Manor, everybody's celebrating Alfred's 75th birthday. In this universe, he's still alive. And all the heroes get along. Damian, Dick, Bruce, Oliver, Wonder Woman, Clark, everybody is together having a great time. You're gonna be a dad. I know, right? Crazy. While they're having the time of their lives, Lex Luthor cooked up a crazy evil plan. Time and time again, we got our ass beat by the Justice League. When we fight them individually, we feed into their greatest strength, their unity. They're not smarter or stronger, but they have greater numbers and they work as a team with solidarity. It's time we get our lick back. And we see that Lex turned into Nick Fury and recruited the evil Avengers. And all of them together plan on attacking Metropolis. Cyborg gets word of this and lets the whole Justice League know. And they waste no time to head there immediately. Shazam and Hawkgirl are holding off Sinestro, Black Adam, and the God of War. But 2 of them get sniped with a laser. Superman arrives to the battlefield. Enough! Batman knows something is off about this attack. It's obviously coordinated. It's a decoy to get their attention. And at that moment in the Watchtower, villains show up. Attack! Nightwing, Raven, and Cyborg gotta get to work. But Batman takes this time to go to the Arkham Asylum to see if Joker is still in his cell. And when they open that door, that man is not in there. He's riding around Gotham in an ice cream truck with Harley. I'm so happy you're out of jail, Puddin'. This is so much fun. The fun scenes are just the beginning, my little princess. Turn left, right now, causing 2 cars to crash. And that's when Joker reveals his new plan. He plans on planting a nuclear bomb in Metropolis. All the heroes are fighting, they're not even expecting him. As soon as they arrive at their location, they carry the bomb to the middle of the park, right where the Superman statue is. But Batman figured their plan out and teleported to them ASAP. Go to the van, Harley. Me and Bats need a talk. But Puddin'! And he smacks the shit shit out of her. No one likes a third wheel. But little does he know Batman's whole gang is on the way, rushing to the Joker at top speed. But he's about to press the button to detonate the bomb. No! But before they can do anything, a bright white light comes out of nowhere and they get teleported away. Ah! Puddin'? Back in the Injustice universe, we see Superman on his throne. You want to talk to me? What does a criminal like you want? Catwoman pulled up on him. I'm here to make a deal. I can give you Batman's secret hideout. You expect me to believe that you will give up, Batman? What kind of fool do you take me for? The worst kind. All of you, Bruce, Clark, Diana. You're all fools who won't stop fighting until everyone's dead. What do you want? To end this war without any more bloodshed, I will give you the location of Batman's hideout so you can put down the insurgency once and for all. Only if you promise not to hurt Bruce. Bruh. Has she not seen what Superman has done all these years? She's an idiot. You're doing this to protect Bruce because you love him. Just tell me we have a deal. Meanwhile, in Batman's bunker, they're watching the heroes from the alternate universe fight against all them villains. Lex tells Batman we have to isolate all the heroes. The last thing we want to do is bring more villains. Batman says let them beat up their villains, then we gonna bring them over. But then Batwoman and Batgirl rush in the room. They're here! Superman is coming! Boom! They hear a loud ass noise. Someone gave you up. It doesn't matter now. Boom, Tube Lex out of here. I'll deal with Clark. No, we need to make the last stand. That's what this is. Kate and Barb can handle the transporter. If we fail, you will be the world's last hope for stopping Clark. Understood? Batman! Lex gets the hell up out of there. Good luck. Completely lined with lead. Clever hideout. But it couldn't stop me from finding you. Come out and face me. And he starts lasering through the building. Superman's mad as shit. He's away. We need to get the parallel Earth back online. But Superman lasers the machine. Bruce, come out so we can finish this. You want another shot at the title? As soon as bro sees Batman, he gets pissed. Yeah! Batwoman and Batgirl see that the machine is completely fried, so they're gonna have to operate it manually. Boom! Superman slams Batman into the wall. This is the end, Bruce. No more plans, no more tricks, nothing, and he throws him through the wall. Batgirl calls Batman and lets him know that the transporter is damaged, but he's in a bad situation as Superman, Wonder Woman, and Hal Jordan stand over him. After all this, you can't possibly believe it was worth it. Face it, Bruce, it's over. Batgirl tells Batman to buy some more time, so he starts his shit talk no jitsu. I hear you, Clark. Maybe I can accept it's finally over. But if you're wondering if I think it was all worth it, I don't know. I do. It was worth every ounce of pain, every drop of blood, because this world is safer with the regime than without it. You enforced peace all across the world, taking guns and bombs out of every citizen's hands. But along with that, you stole their freedom. No, I made them safer, and this is what mankind needs. It's a police state. Oh my gosh, what is all this yapping? It's a conversation we should have had a long time ago. Hey, it's too late for all that talking. Clark, I'm sorry for what the Joker did to you. You lost so much, more than anyone should bear. But deep down, the Superman I know must understand that killing him was wrong. Look at where that shit has led you. Willing to destroy the entire nation of Atlantis, slaughtering Ganthet, Mogo, and most of the Green Lanterns. The blood of Oliver, Dinah, Renee, and Qatar, all on your hands, Clark. And Alfred. No sense in denying it now. Superman stays silent, and Wonder Woman and Hal Jordan look at each other. Oh shit. While Batman is doing all that talking, Batwoman and Batgirl are still fixing their transporter. Once we lock in on them, we can bypass the damaged console from inside there. But that puts one of us in the energy field, and I don't know what that would do next. Batwoman tells her it doesn't matter. I will do it, it needs to be done. To get the transporter to work, there must be a sacrifice. Back with Batman and Superman. Clark, is this the world your parents envisioned when they sent you here? Do you think they wanted to rule Earth with an iron fist? Would Jor-El be proud, or would he feel like Jonathan and Martha Kent, ashamed to see his son as a dictator? Enough! And he slaps the mask off Batman. And at that moment, Superman realizes what's going on. All this talking is a distraction. Are you ready? Do it. What is this? What real justice looks like. Now! And they press the button, the teleporter starts working, and he sees all this stuff around Batwoman and decides to laser her with heat vision at full blast, burning her to a crisp. But he was a second too late and the teleporter worked. Batman, Batgirl, and members of the regime got teleported to different places. What the hell happened? Batman is out there somewhere. Find him! But they're not the only people that got teleported. As we see the Joker and an alternate version of Batman. The heroes from the alternate universe are now in the Injustice world, and Batman already knows that he's in a different metropolis. This was the end of year 5, and this leads into the first Injustice game, so I'm probably gonna cover cover the games, then do Injustice 2, but I really don't know yet. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, man, if you watched all the parts, I appreciate you staying tuned in. This was a long ass series, but definitely a fun one. I plan on doing some other comics, so let me know which other ones y'all want to see in the comments. But don't worry, Injustice 2 will be on the way soon. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.